Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are all doing good and living life to the fullest. Today, I think this is the first time you guys have seen this car, but we are introducing you to this car right here, and this is my 1961 Chevy Impala. It has got kind of a long story and definitely some sentimental attachment to it, and I would just kind of want to dive in and tell you guys the story so that you guys can follow along, and we're taking it some pretty cool places. So basically, my grandpa had one of these when he was in high school in the 60s, and he got rid of that car. I think he actually rolled that car back in the 60s. But then about 20 years ago, he went and bought another one, 61 Impala, which is this one, the one that is mine today. This car is what started me in the automotive industry. I remember being a little kid helping my grandpa rebuild the carburetor on the 454 that was in it. And then on the weekends, almost every Sunday when I was a kid, he would pick me up at the crack of dawn and we would go drive for hours and hours and hours and just talk about cars, talk about this car, talk about classic cars for hours. And that's kind of what started me into this industry. So it definitely has some sentimental attachment to me, and that is why we have dubbed this car Daryl, is in memory of my grandpa. Basically, when he bought the car, it had a 409 in it, and with the six-pack. Sadly, this was one of very few that was not labeled as an SS and had the 409 six-pack in it. Sadly, he took that out to put a 454 in it with a Holly Sniper kit on it, and it was cammed and bored. It was a pretty cool engine, but then we wiped the cam out of it, and then I was about 12, 13 years old. I got the job to put an LS in it. So I put a 6-liter LS in it, and that was cammed. It had some pretty cool stuff. It had 706 heads in it. It was cammed. It was a cool engine. Originally, it had the original T10 behind the LS, and then my grandpa's leg got too bad, so he couldn't drive it with the clutch. So then we put a 4L60 in it, and then now this is where it sits today. Pulled the motor out of it today. Actually, there will be another video coming out here soon, but today we're pulling it apart, totally down to the bone. Frame will be on a rotisserie, body will be on a rotisserie. Rotisseries are sitting back there for it. We are going big places with this car. I think that it could be a world-changing car, and one day you guys will see what I mean by that. But we're going to be taking it to SEMA 2025. We're going to be doing some world firsts in it, and I'm just going to give you guys a little snippet of what that means. But it's going to be something that none of you guys have ever seen before. And basically, this car means a lot to me. We're going to be having a ton of fun with it. If you guys want to see it, follow along with it, watch us build it, and have a good time, which I really hope that you guys do, because you don't want to miss this for sure. But anyways, guys, I hope that you have a great day. We're going to get to work here. We got some people showing up to pull this car apart, and we're going to have fun. Hope you guys have a good one.